Howdy everybody. I about messed this video up. It was a little bit late and I thought I had it shot. And hold on a second. And I got to playing it back as I was cleaning up my stuff and realized I hadn't recorded the thing. So I'm going to have to do it all over again. It's about to get dark on me. So I'm glad I brought some extra ammo. So y'all bear with me. So what this video is going to be, it's going to be about trigger manipulation. How important that is. Now we hear a lot of people talking about grip, proper grip. Okay, how proper grip's important. And that's certainly true. Proper grip is very important. But if you have a bad trigger pull, if you don't manipulate that trigger cleanly and precisely, it'll throw off even a good grip. Okay, so if you remember back in the 70s, maybe the 80s, when they had these police shows on TV on a regular basis, they would show these people shooting with what they called the cup and saucer grip. Okay, where they would just have the gun in his hand, hold one hand underneath it, and shoot like this. Of course, we all make fun of it now. But back then, you know, a lot of people didn't know any better. Well, that got a lot of laughs, and a lot of people still laugh at it this day and time. But what a lot of people don't realize is that is a great technique to train your trigger finger to operate independently of how much pressure you got on the grip. So this is what I use to learn how to use when you're shooting a short frame or a short barrel, lightweight revolver that has a trigger that weighs more than the gun. Trigger control manipulation is very, very important. So I'm going to demonstrate this by, I've got this target set up. It's full of holes now where I've been shooting my Model 10 because I thought I had a video. But I'm going to shoot the playing card on the left, top left, with this revolver, since it's one of the hardest revolvers in the world to shoot with that heavy trigger. We'll use a sauce and cup grip on, or cup and sauce grip, or whatever you call it, on it, okay? Then I'm going to shoot to the top right, and I'm going to use my regular grip, and we're going to see if there's a difference. Now, I'm going to bet that there's not a whole lot of much of a difference for me, because I use this technique, the saucer and cup grip, to learn how to use this trigger finger independently of my grip. A lot of people call it milking the grip, okay? That is a thing. However, that's the symptom. That's not the cure, okay? Knowing what it is doesn't help it. Knowing how to fix it, that's what helps it. So I'm going to demonstrate this before it gets dark. Not shooting for speed, just shooting to put the rounds on the target. Then I'll come back, reload, shoot the target on the right, the card on the right, with my regular grip. I hope this thing's recorded. Looks like it is. Okay. Hope you all see this grip in the video. And luckily I've got earplugs in, but I'd like to have a little extra. I forgot them. Getting in too big of a hurry. Okay, let's try again. Okay, now I'll reload and I'll shoot it with my normal grip and we'll see what the difference is. I hope that teacup and saucer grip showed up while I was shooting. I Trying to get this angle just right. It's getting dark. I've completely screwed up today. All right. So I'll shoot the one on the right with my regular grip. All right, let's go see what the difference looks like. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be one that's out. I don't know. And I've already shot up this target thinking I had a video. So here's the one on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5. There's 2 in that one hole there. So you can see for all practical purposes, there's not really much difference in this grip for me because I have pretty good trigger control. But if you don't have trigger control and you try to not support that gun properly, you're going to be all over the place. It's going to magnify. A good grip does help marginalize a bad trigger control, okay? But you'll never shoot as good as you can, even if you've got what they call the perfect grip. All right, everything's snugged up and tight. You could still mess that grip up and pull it off target with a bad trigger. So the saucer and cup hold or technique, as I call it, it is a great way to train that trigger finger independently of these grip fingers. All right, give it a try. If your trigger control was not good, give it a try and let me know how it turns out for you. Might take a while, but a little dry fire mixed in with it, and I think you'll see a marked difference. All right, y'all stay safe. See you on the next one.